Welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me.
This is, you know what, it's truly one of my pleasures to have you on the show because you have taken the world by storm. I remember when you first blew up in South Africa, you know, everyone was just black coffee, there's this guy, this black guy, black coffee, black coffee, black coffee, black coffee. And I was like, who is he? What, is it coffee? Is it a drink? Is there a new drink that's out? What is going on? And it was like, no, there's a DJ and he's huge. And then you went from South Africa and you went into the world and you've taken it by storm. Why do you think you have blown up as much as you have all over the world?
Doesn't it sound like your story?
My story?
Yeah.
No. No. You think so?
No. Man, it's resilience, you know, it's knowing hunger and knowing that you have experienced it and you don't want to go back there.
Wow.
It's working from nothing, knowing that you have nothing to lose. So whatever you gain is something. That is what has kept me going. That is what has gotten me to where I am today.
What I also loved about your journey, and I've always enjoyed, is that like in South Africa and in Africa and many countries around the world, there was always an instinct for people to aspire to create like an American or to create like a European. Yep. What set Black Coffee apart for me was you made the music of Africa, the music of South Africa, and the world fell in love with that. Was that like a specific choice you made, where you're like, I'm not gonna make European dance music, I'm just gonna make my music, and it's gonna be big in the world?
Definitely, and it hasn't been easy, you know, because sometimes there's hype that comes with the name, and then you get a big room.
Right.
Because the name is so big, but the music is so maybe too soulful for the room.
Oh, right.
So we've been through different phases trying to build that sound, and it took patience.
Yeah.
You know, it took a lot of time. It took a good team behind me, and it took love for what I do, man, to really push.
It really is soulful. I remember at Coachella, I was so excited when I saw your name on the list of artists who are going to be performing. And, you know, a lot of people think, like, when it was dance, I remember my friends, I was like, guys, let's go to Black Coffee. And they were like, what is, no, I want coffee with milk. I was like, no, this again, no. Because everyone thinks that as soon as you say, do you like black coffee? People are like, a bit of sugar, a bit of, no, DJ Black Coffee. And so we went to the tent that you were playing in.
Yeah.
And my friend said to me, he's like, man, I'm not a big fan of like EDM. I'm not a fan of dance. I was like, no, it's different. You're dancing to it, but it's not. Because people always think of like, that's what people think of.
Yeah.
Whereas your music has and I'll never forget, the whole tent was just like, I mean, you had like 1,000 people just like bouncing together. It was, you know what I mean? It was Africa in the middle of California, black, white, everyone dancing to your music.
That's what I love. That's what
it was really beautiful. It was really beautiful. You've done something really special for me, though, or in my opinion, and that is you've taken the success of your music and you've used it to inspire a new generation in South Africa. You've started a project where you are building a school, but I think more impressive, you're building a neighborhood.
Yeah.
What is that about and why?
We're trying to, and I'm going to say we, because I'm working with other people. It's myself, it's Nelson Magamo, who was here before.
Right, the artist, yeah.
Yeah, it's Laduma Ngogolo, who is coming.
Right, the designer, yes.
Yeah, he's coming, right?
What, are you warning me?
I'm telling you. he's coming to this show. We're trying to change the narrative about the continent where maybe it is our fault, where we always seen Africa as an inferior place. All the best things were on TV, which means that we're here in America or in Europe. And it took away so much from the continent. And we're trying to reverse that and create a space in Africa that will inspire Africans to want to stay and create a future.
Right. It's powerful. It really is powerful. Because you have this initiative, and it's called Africa is Not a Jungle.
Yeah.
And what I love about it is you say it's about Africans creating for Africans and not always looking to Europe to create for them.
Yes, sir.
Which is a powerful statement to make. When you look at your journey as Black Coffee, I mean, you went out into a very competitive world. DJing is not like an easy thing to just break into, especially when you have a different sound.
What happened to you DJing?
What, me DJing?
Yeah.
Yeah, I used to DJ.
I know.
I actually used to create music as well, and then I sent you a few samples, and nothing has. I mean, I'm glad you brought it up, not me. But I sent a few. No one has ever gotten back to me about my.
Is this water?
There's nothing in here, but we can act like we're drinking, just to get rid of the awkward situation. But yeah, what do you hope to achieve with the music around the world? You know, because I've always been intrigued by the message that you have when you're playing your music. We see you collaborating with people like Drake. We see you, people like Usher. We see artists who you wouldn't even associate with this genre saying, no, I love Black Coffee because of his message and how it pertains to music as an art form. What are you trying to accomplish all over the world with your music?
Africa has a voice. And over the years, I feel like that voice has diminished because of how the world has painted the continent. You know, one of the things that used to happen with me when I would get bookings back in the day, they would want to put like bongos and African mask on the flyer.
Wow.
You know, because I'm from Africa.
Right. So, we all wear masks and have bongos.
You know, so. It's something that we really fought for from the beginning, to say, look, we want to play on the global stage.
Right.
You know, which is what you're doing.
Right.
You know, I would like for the world to see that voice. I would like for the world to know that we are capable to be on the world stage. This is why I continue to try and collaborate with the greatest artists, being from Africa though, and still keeping the sound that I believe in,
right?
Because we have that voice, you know. So I'm trying to create different platforms that will showcase that, not just conversation, but with action.
You're doing it every single day, my friend. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much for being on the show. The single, La 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 with Usher, is available now. You want to follow this man, Black Coffee, everybody.